So, my boyfriend's birthday is like in a couple days. He's turning 29. But we already celebrated it because he has night shift and it would just fit better, like the day we chose instead of on his birthday. But I wanted to make it a little fun. It all started because I wanted to give him this book. It's like a, it's like a role play, like D&D. Like you play one person, like you throw some dice and you progress in the story. I don't know, but it's like a book two in the series. So I wanted to give him that, and this one is, as you can tell, it's zombie themed, and he's also a big fan of The Walking Dead, and in general he just loves zombie stuff. So I thought I would put him on a little adventure. So I started with, like, I came up with a little story, and it was just really basic. I just made it about a scientist that has like hidden his research and stuff like that, and then my boyfriend had to go on this adventure to find the research, and I went a little all out. I tore out some like sketchbook paper from a sketchbook that I didn't enjoy using. Like the pages were already a little yellow, and I don't like yellow. I don't like to draw on a little yellow pages. So I just tore them out and I dipped them in coffee, and to make them look a little old and a little used. And I knew I wanted to get some dice rolling in because he's playing D&D, so, and he's really nerdy. So I really wanted to have that aspect. And I chose the 12-sided dice, the D12. I think that's what it's called. Don't get at me. I'm not into D&D. The only reason I know a little bit about it is because of my boyfriend. But I used the D12 for everything. Then I came up with different scenarios. So like the first thing he might have to roll about was like what drink he needed to get, like to get energy for the adventure, and like depending on what he rolled, he would have to get the drink. So I had the dice rolling for what drink, what we needed to do, the music for the car, and the food. I think that was it. But instead of just telling you about it, let's roll some clips and see how the day went. So the day we did it on was the last night shift he had, so he still had to sleep in the morning and until like early afternoon. And in that time, I prepared the gift. Like I put it under the sofa where he had to find it eventually, and I also put up some of the cards because it was like I was trying to make a puzzle. So and I put a card with his action figures, like his Dragon Ball figures, and I went into the car and put some stuff up there, prepared that, and then I just waited for him to wake up. And when he finally did, I gave him the first card. Now he knew I had prepared this because I asked him about if we could move it to this day instead of his like actual birthday. So he knew I had prepared something, but he didn't know what. But yeah, he rolled the first dice roll, and he got the energy drink. He could have gotten a Capri Sun or he could get a Pepsi Max, but he rolled the energy drink, and to be honest, I think that was the best one on the list. And after that, he just had to wake up a little bit and just enjoy the drink a little bit. And after that, I gave him the next one, and that card told him to roll for, like, to prepare for the adventure. And I had prepared two things. So he could either go swimming or he could go play pool. Or we could, because I would be with him all day. and he rolled swimming. So I was pretty happy about that because that was also what I wanted the most. Then we just, packed our swimsuits and stuff like that. And then we went out to the car. And when we got in, he obviously noticed that I put up this big card over the car screen that said he had to roll for tunes because you can't go on a trip without tunes, right? And I'm so happy that he rolled low on this one because then he got this song. Because for anyone that has watched The Walking Dead, you know this song. I think there was a little fun nudge to that, and he actually wrote that. So we listened in like 20 minutes just to this song, this one song. But he could have gotten old rock music or meme music, like fun music. So yeah, I'm pretty happy that he wrote that. Then we just got to the destination, like and went swimming, but obviously I didn't record anything there because you can't really record anything in the pool. But yeah, but yeah, we had an awesome day there because it was so empty. Like there is almost no people. We had most of it to ourselves. It was just so relaxing and nice. We went back into the car and I gave him a little hint that there might be something in eyesight, and I hit a card. I wanted it to be in his side, the sunbreaker thing, but I just put it in my side because I was afraid he might open it too early. But it was in my side, and he found it, and it was about rolling for food, and I don't know why, he just rolled the good stuff. So he rolled like free choice. So he could just choose where to eat. The other choices were pizza and Sunset. Sunset is a burger chain in Denmark. But he chose McDonald's. He craved McDonald's, so we went to get that. We just ate there, and then there was a little hint in the car. Like I just pretended to know, what's this, and I gave it to him. And it said that the next hint might be where he spent most of his time, and that place is warm and comfy and is sometimes hard to leave. And of course, this is the bed. So before we went out, I actually hit that little card under his pillow without him noticing. So when we got home, he found the little card, and it said that the research should only get in the hands of a real nerd. So first he went into our little office thing and pointed at his role-playing gear, like LARP gear, and it was not there. But then he went into the living room and went over to his figures and saw the little card under the big dragon. And that card said that the research might be hidden in like the monster's cave. And by monster, I meant our cat. And I actually thought I could confuse him a little bit. I wanted him to go over to the cat tree and look in that cave, the cat cave thing. But because our cat is not really using it, he immediately thought about the sofa, because if our cat is getting a little scared, he always goes under the sofa. So, damn, I thought I could trick him, but I couldn't. He found a gift, and he found a little card saying the research and the like cure for zombies or something was just being in a good mood and having a great day. And he got really happy about the book, and yeah, overall it was just a nice day. It's a fun little thing you can do for a loved one if they're a little nerdy, and even if they're not, you can just use a normal dice and just have a random day. So yeah. Anyway, that was it, and I hope you enjoyed this little video. it was not my typical art video, but I still wanted to make a video about it because it was still creative and just fun.